and moving into our final segment for today, and we are going to be getting all the details about the upcoming super sale, the downtown super sale.
Correct.
Of course, we have representatives of Belize City Council here, along with some of the businesses that we can find downtown, that we go looking for downtown, I should say. We have with us Mariano Sr., who's the public relations for the Belize City Council. And we have Angela Huang, who is the marketing supervisor for James Brodies and Company. And we have Super Mario Lopez, who is the public relations for Dibary. Good morning and welcome.
Well, it's a great morning, actually. The weather is working for us.
Yes.
You know, and we're just generally excited. This is going to be our first super sale for 2019. It's our first opportunity to really get out there and interact in the downtown area.
Yeah.
As we used to do in the past.
Yeah.
We know that we have had, this would be our fourth. And looking upon it, we're moving from strength to strength. You know, we're working on our different successes. And some of the feedbacks that we've been receiving, because we're trying to take a more scientific approach towards it.
Which means you're doing some research along the way.
We're doing the research.
It first started in September?
In October.
In October, okay.
Yeah.
And tell me about some of the lessons that you have learned. First, it was supposed to be a one-off thing, and then it became a monthly activity.
Thing. Exactly. Well, that's the first thing that we learned. When it launched in October, what we found out is that the businesses, well, it helped. But we weren't confident that we could just, you know, like abandon the project and for it to just move on. Yeah. So the mayor, what he did, he said, you know, let us stick with it and continue, you know, giving it the kind of promotion, the kind of feed that it needs in order for Belizeans to get used to it, you know. And so we did that on a council level, and we keep giving people that confidence that the Belize City Council is actually behind it. Yeah. And we have seen it grow. It has grown to the portion where there was one, well, the last one we had in December, I can say for a fact that we had people coming from our district. Wow. You know, and we have seen that numbers grow, and this is based upon the research that we have done, the statistics. Yeah. You know, that we have the survey that we have for both the shop owners as well as for the shoppers. Yeah. Right? And we asked them about the experience, you know, the items that they would get. We asked them about the entire feel of the place and you know, just the whole atmosphere. Yeah. And this is kind of why the team has changed a little bit for this one, because now we're going with the blue dot. You know, this is actually the blue dot that we're using. You know, what we have found out is that we have some stores that they're in the zone, but they're not necessarily partaking as far as giving the discounts. We promise our customers that once you go there, there it is. Yeah, once you go there, you're going to get minimum of 20% discount. You know, and there were stores in the zone that they were either not giving any discounts, or the discounts wasn't 20. You know, we also found out that there were some store owners that were, alright, if the thing may cost 20 cents on a regular basis, on the super sale day, I'm going to charge 80 cents and then take off the 20%. Oh. And so, you know, people
Which is always what skeptics think about sales, right?
And this is what came back to us through our surveys. And because Belizean shoppers, they're smart, you know? Especially single moms, trust me. Yeah. They would go out there on Wednesday, see whatever item they want, make the calculation for super sale, and then they go out there super sale and they expect, you know, and
it's true.
Exactly. And when that was happening, they found out that, you know, the prices went up. And so we have been meeting with the business owners, and so what we're doing is that we're saying, listen, once you have subscribed to what we're telling the people, you know, then the people need to know. So you are going to verify for all shoppers, when we see that blue dot, it means you will get at minimum 20% off, maybe more. And it will be 20% of the price that was there before. Exactly. So our even in the ad we tell them, you know, don't go to shop if you don't see the blue dot. Nice. You know, and we let people know. What I like about this, and I gotta say it before you go any further, is that one, you've done your homework. Two, you're listening to people. And three, what you're really doing is
for those who don't participate, they can be sure people will walk right by their store. So they're going to want to participate.
Exactly, because before we did this step, we were encouraging them along. You know, like, guys, we're getting this kind of response. Guys, we're getting this kind of response. You know, and some people are not as willing to you know, to follow.
Yeah.
And so what we had to do, we had to literally make a differentiation, because we can't ask you to move your store for that day, and we can't force you to close down, right? So then we need to let the shoppers know exactly where to go, and that's the reason why we're doing it the way we're doing it.
I'm interested in the numbers, in terms of what can you share with us what the numbers are in terms of increasing both traffic and sales on these particular days?
The one for the sales I can't give you, but I can tell you that for the first super sale we had, I think it was 5,000 that we did at 2 o'clock, right? Wow. And then for the other one, it was, I'm trying to remember the rate, I think it was like around 7, 8, right? And what we did,
and that December one had to be the biggest.
Exactly, that one was super huge. But what happened is that they told us that the time was a factor. And people are like, by the time I'm through getting the house clean and the sun is perfect, and when I go out there, the activities are through, you know? You guys have already packed up, or you're packing up to leave, you know? And so what we did is that we changed that. And so we adjusted the time. And we also have commitments from the stores that even though our equipment won't be out there, that for that day, some of them do it for the weekend, that the offers of the super sale will still be continuing.
Okay. So it's almost the entire day, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And we have 2 of the Blue Dot stores here, right?
Correct.
James Brodies and Company and Dibary. So you guys have a very good knowledge of what the typical traffic is. I mean, downtown doesn't exactly, well, you know, you have your own buzz. But what has it been like since the downtown sales have started? Tell me what that day is like for your own individual businesses.
Well, for that day, you could see the amount of people that's really walking into the stores. And, you know, with this thing, when you see people in the store and they start to be, you know, looking up at things, walk by, customers will want to come in as well. So that we, as Brodies, we really do support this initiative by the City Council. It's really good, and it does help with the businesses downtown.
It's such an interesting dynamic. You're the newbie to the town, and you are the staple.
Actually, we like Marlene is like 5 years. I mean, we opened in the store the 12th of July. So like with the Kid in the Black, you know, giving back. And we do a lot of, apart from the sales, we do a lot of community projects. We help a lot. I mean, too numerous to mention. Just a couple of them, it was like last year we did complete a house, we renovate the house in St. Bite, if I'm mistaken, and we help with the schools, we help with the police department. We do a lot of give back to the public, because I mean, at the end of the day, we live, laugh.
Absolutely. Now, in terms of how do you adjust for, what do you do differently on these super sale days?
Well,
as businesses.
Well, first of all, we do some studies of what sells the most. Actually, the various clothing and footwear. So we try to bring down our price to the.
How low are you going, Mariano?
We go
60%.
We go in
70%.
We go up to 50%.
Okay.
Okay. From 20 up to 50 on. That's on selected items. Yeah.
That's a lot.
And people, they go like, wow, you know, because like you know, like Mr. Mariano said, people go during the week, do their leave homework, and
so they watch the tennis every day.
Yeah,
the pass
exactly.
and the
and then Saturday, they just come as a. I mean, we have people coming all the way from PG, San Pedro, West. So.
And what about you, Angie? Typically on Brodies on the weekends, you already get a discount. What's going to be different on Super Sale Day?
Usually, like weekends, everybody know we have 10%. So 10% is like very regular already.
Yeah.
The customers don't want to see that anymore. So like we gonna have 20 persons on or some selected grocery items, 20% on our appliances and electronics, especially in all our GE products. Yeah, and then we do have 20% on TVs, audio systems, commercial carpets, commercial marley, and other small kitchen appliances, right? And for like the Easter season, which is not very far away from here, we're gonna have some other outdoor chairs and barbecue grills on sale for 20% as well. And apart from that, since it's that every month thing, right? So every last Saturday of every month, we're gonna have different things on 50%.
Ooh.
But our customers get to follow our Facebook and Instagram to know about this.
So we won't know what's on 50% discount for this weekend yet?
Not yet.
You gotta
You have to follow us.
You gotta walk. First of all, you gotta follow the blue dot. You know?
Yeah.
Once you follow the
We're gonna
blue
go
dot,
blue dot hunting.
then exactly, then you know exactly where to. Because you know what is nice about this? The opportunity that you get to really, and I said this from the first time I came, and it remains the same because you get to meet people that you haven't really seen. And in this case, you get to see people and I say, Palacia, you know, for the last
Sale.
super sale. And that's what's really nice because honestly, when you're out there, listen, we have, I don't know if you all went or you all saw the ad, but the Albert Street area, it's actually transformed into sort of like a flea market like.
You shut off traffic, that's what we should say. Yeah.
Traffic is blocked.
Yeah.
And we have businesses with tents on the street.
Yeah.
You know, you could get your food, you could get your drinks. It's a family environment. We got the bouncer house for the kids. We have Ozzy the Clown. We have the Tikai Entertainment. There's a variety of different, you know, and you're just there. Everybody's just out there. And we're also going to be including the street football and basketball. You know, that's going to be more down.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's going to be very, very, very interactive. And plus, you know, we have the music. You know, people just, like, they just die for it because for guys, of course, it's fun. The wife to shop like crazy. You know, you need because something will take your mind off it. And, you know, so while you're there chilling out, you know, chillaxing, try to look as though you're loving it. And then you have the music, you know, so that is something that you don't want to let go. And the hours literally fly.
Yeah. From the city council perspective, Ian, what's the role? What do you do? I mean, is it simply organizing? Are you putting funds into this?
It's an investment. It's an investment in cash, investment in resources, investment in, you know, it's in the city. You know, it's giving back, you know, and so the city council is very much hands-on. And like I said, this was the brainchild of the mayor. And so we got to really work on it to push it to get it to that extra, whatever is needed to make it a success. And also on the city council, we also offer services on that day. Because you could go and pick up your license. You could go and apply.
There downtown?
Yes, right in the park. There are different services that are provided out there for that day, you know, on the city council behalf. So you have an opportunity to get business done, actual business done, as well as we have other NGOs too that will be out there, you know, offering their services, right? So it's really a nice melting down of you could get a lot done on that one Saturday in one concentrated area, you know, so people can come down and really enjoy the experience because it is what it is, you know, and for you, you could make it into something. You could make it into, listen, I'm going out to play some ball while my parents and they do something. Or you could put it, you know what, I'm going to shop while my husband hang out and talk foolish crazy friend over there. Or it could be, listen, I want the other so to meet my ballerina while my wife they do some savings to the household. However you want to put it, it's on your perspective and it's still a cut for you.
Mario and Angie, just tell me, how busy does it get? You're used to busy Saturdays, but...
well, like double, triple, I would say the restaurant, especially the restaurant, is like, I mean, like people go like, oh, we here for like an hour, can get off, relax. It's really, really hectic. I believe it because those guys, they come and visit us and it's really, really, really hectic. The first floor, household items on the third floor. The first floor is strictly shoes, sandals, you know. Ladies go crazy, go wild, you know. We have a wide variety on the wall, go like, yeah, I'm in heaven. And the second floor, I mean, more clothing, third floor, household items. And it's basically maybe the guy in the restaurant taking a little, you know, something for the throat, wife shopping at the first floor, you know, and then we meet up later, yeah.
And
it's very, very, very hectic though. I mean, we are so thankful.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
For us, it's basically the same thing, right? You'll see like moms with carts and, you know, they're pulling one hand with their kids and they're still shopping and trying to fill up the cart. It's like, you know, what we see in cartoons and what we bring into reality. It's just like that.
No, any of these situations should be a win-win, and it appears that it's a win-win. Not only for the shopper who gets 20 to 50% discount, but also for the business. I'm kind of curious in terms of what it does for you outside of this. Are you seeing new customers coming to your stores? People who probably would not have walked into the bar could have said, okay, well, Brodies is too nice or too far from where I am. And you probably see them come outside of the super sale days to come back. So you're actually getting new customers from this.
Yes,
is that the case?
We're getting a lot of new customers because our social media have been, you know, quite back up. But right now, I'm bringing it back again. And for our Instagram, it's just recently that we decided to use it. And yes, it does bring back our usual customers and a lot of new other customers.
Wow.
I actually have customers asking me from Taiwan, oh, you guys sell this? Could you send it back? I'm like, all the way from Belize back to Taiwan.
That's the impact.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's the impact.
Once you get people, you just need to get them there. And the work is almost done, because females, from at least my experience, you know, what they do is that they tend to think like 4, 5, 6, probably 10 steps ahead. And they might see something now, but they're thinking, you know what? I'm going to get this, but later I'm coming back for this. You know, and that later could be whatever time down the week or a month or whatever time. I don't know how they do their calculation thing, but that's what that goes on up here, right? And so that's what the super sale does, because what it does, once you have traffic, you know, and this is what we tell our store owners, listen, you're going to have success if people see, if you have the atmosphere. You know, when people go in there and think, dust there, the place, you know? Come on.
Yeah.
Like for the Christmas time, we had them play music and that type of thing in there. Exactly. Keep it that way. You know, and once people get that, you know, they're comfortable, you want to go in there. We want to encourage, in fact, actually what we're doing, we have Wi-Fi. You know, that would be out there. So, you know, you got young people. If you want young people stay, you have to have Wi-Fi. You know, and so we're going to have Wi-Fi so that when people are out there, you know, so that you don't have that fussing, you know, you could just click in Super Zone. All right. You know, so you're doing what you're doing.
So tell us about the other businesses. I mean, how much percentage of the businesses downtown are going to have a blue dot?
Well, from what because they had to have signed up, you know, so we're looking, I think right now we're about 75%.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, but I'm not sure exactly, the exact figure, and I don't want to, you know, misrepresent. But what we did, they had to sign on, guys. This is how seriously we're taking it, right? They got to sign on, and when they sign on, then we get that back, then we compile. So I'm saying that we're getting very good response right now, as far as who all will be taking part and who all will be doing this, because the launching of the blue dot, you know, it's going to signify whether or not you're going to get that surge in business. You make
sure that blue dot is visible.
Exactly.
So once again, if you missed that portion of the show, there's going to be a blue dot showcase on the individual stores that are participating, which means a minimum of 20% off the price, the regular price of the product. So nobody's going to be jilting you in any way. And if you don't see the blue dot, it's up to you if you still want to go in the store. Maria says still say hi, no? But we know James Brodies and Dibary are going to have their blue dots, right?
Yes.
That's right. Excellent. Well, another super sale comes up this weekend. Once again, traffic closes at what time? What time does traffic downtown get
Traffic
shut
will
off?
be closed from in the morning around 7, right? That's when it's closed, and then the streets will be blocked off, only allowing, well, it's going to be closed the same way that it was for the
Pedestrian
previous one.
only.
Pedestrian only.
Yeah.
Right? Because the street actually will have tents. It's going to look like a bazaar.
Yeah.
You know, the tents and so forth will be out there, so traffic can't traverse the area.
All right. Nice. Well, good luck this weekend. It's Saturday from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. All right. We're going to go ahead and take our final break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap-up, so stay tuned.